Hey, I'm Jazz.
And I'm Britt.
NYCWAO, let's talk about
Scandal.
All right, Scandal starts off with Olivia in a dungeon.
Yeah. No. Oh, yeah. She was like... That was good.
I just want to point this out. You know, some of our subscribers, or even people who haven't subscribed, people have commented, but people who've been following us for a while, we've joked around and said, you know, they got to be watching y'all, right? Because, you know, this stuff started to change. Like, if we said something in 2 weeks, it kind of reflected what we was talking about. And y'all already know, people who was with us from the get-go know we was the first ones to talk about Mama Pope and Papa Pope, right? Y'all know how I feel about Papa Pope.
I don't think we psychic.
Y'all know how I feel about Papa Pope. And you know that's a black thing.
It is, yeah.
It's a black thing. But anyway, they were listening. Somebody's watching. Because remember what I said. I feel that they don't write to Kerry Washington's strengths. And, they either got a new writer.
No, I think they got a new person for, like, cinematography.
That as
the
well.
Camera work was...
They got some new people on their team.
Yeah, the camera work
was outstanding. I thought it was... The visuals were excellent. The zooming in ons and all of that. It was really good. The flashbacks. Everything, it was I feel that this was probably
the best episode of the whole entire show.
Yeah, the most perfect episode that I've seen so far of Scandal. In regards to
like visually and even emotionally, like, cause she had me. I was grabbed. I was in there. I was like,
they wrote for Kerry for the first, like, in my opinion, they was writing for her. And to her strengths, showing her levels.
Like, there was no, even though in commercial breaks, there was no, let me get up and refresh my drink.
Yeah, we was on this couch.
Yeah, like,
where were y'all at? Was anyone walking away? I was so engaged. I was so, like...
I didn't get a bite to eat.
I was feeling Kerry. They paid attention, y'all. The hair. Remember, we always mentioned that before. Some of y'all said we were being too picky. But what you have to understand, when it comes to the arts, specifically performing arts, things like that, writing and visual stuff, even dance, music.
For us to feel like this is real, and like we're really on this journey with her.
The details are what's important. And some people are not as artsy or, you know, you don't have that eye. And there's nothing wrong with that. Shoot, you're probably really great at something else. But, that I wish I was great at. But you know, people who are artsy, you generally will look at those things. They paid attention
because it's a break. Like, you're with them and it's like, yes. And then,
as you notice that, well, wait a minute. That's
and now the fantasy is gone for me. Like,
now I don't believe you.
Even though I know it's a show.
Did you notice each day her hair, it wasn't immediately her hair looked bad.
Yeah, which also made sense.
It was each day. It looked a little bit worse. Each day her feet got a little bit more dirty. Yeah. I was like, look at this. And I was like, damn, Olivia didn't get to put those slippers on. That's what I kept thinking. Yeah. But the only thing that cracked me up, and people were posting this on Twitter, talking about those were some Crate and Barrel bowls.
Utensils,
and that food looked like food from Whole Foods. I fell out.
They said the Whole Foods, the hot buffet.
But when you think about it, though, because if you shop at Whole Foods, we do. I love me some Whole Foods. They got some bomb-ass pizza. Yes. Now, we haven't bought any pizza in New York, but the Whole Foods in Savannah, Georgia.
I'm sure that the pizza in please.
Yeah, the pizza is ridiculous. And it's healthier, guys. But what was I gonna say? Daggone, they not gonna give Olivia no trash. To me, even though the food did look it looked like they seasoned it. When she was talking about it's not bad, I was like, of course it ain't bad. I see all types of herbs and spices up in that rice.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Looking like somebody from Somalia whipped that thing up for her.
Yeah.
And saying, eat on up. But they're not going to serve her garbage. I mean, because we all know who snatched her up, that damn Andrew.
Yeah.
Somebody need to go pimp slap his ass.
He got $5 to get her a good bag of rice. And,
you know what I'm saying? Because he know he got to take care of her a little bit. He can't do too much. Yeah. Why? Because he knows that then he loses his leverage over fixing them. First of all, the homie who was in there with her, I knew from the get-go that he was a decoy.
That's the one who got her.
That's what Brittany said. And I was like, he's a decoy. And I tweeted it. I don't know if anybody was tweeting with us, but I definitely was like, homie's a decoy. She's talking too much to him. And I said, that's Olivia.
That's typical Olivia.
Typical Olivia. Always getting comfortable with some man that seems to be undetached. See? You see what Thoughtism does?
But at least this time she was like...
You see what it do? I don't know. Y'all probably caught a glimpse of somebody walking by in the background. But What I'm about to say, yeah, I was like, why is she so comfortable with homie running her mouth with this guy, saying all of this stuff, and then when she had him checking for what is
tracking device,
I was like, because I'm like, you letting this man touch your Lord?
Yeah, we was like, why is he touching her back? I was like, what, she need a massage that bad? What is going on?
I was confused, but at the same time,
she was scared.
That was typical Olivia. You know what I'm saying? It made all the sense in the world. This ain't something that's odd for her to do. She would do that trash. But I knew he wasn't right. He wasn't right. You know what I'm saying? But what bothered me, I mean, was y'all not tripping about those men and how they were handling her?
Yeah.
As much as I don't like Olivia's side chick ways, I was like, oh, hell no. This is Olivia damn Pope.
Keep your hand. Don't.
This is an offspring of Rowan Pope.
On the floor like
no, but and even still, he was too close to her. He was whispering in her ear like he was about to do something. And
I don't want the people to see me yelling.
Oh, she only wanted to see me yelling, right? But what was I about to say? Yeah. What were we saying? Damn it! You see? Anyway, she's the offspring of Rowan
Yeah, he was in her face too close and everything.
How dare he? I was upset, and in my head, I was like, okay. Then I started thinking, like, okay, what's the writing team doing? What are they doing? Are they about to have Olivia Pope get raped or something? That's what was, because I was like, no. They bet that,
and we can't handle that. I was like, stop watching. Like, no, I can't.
And for people who think y'all think that we don't like Olivia, no, it's not that we don't like the. I don't not like the character Olivia. You know what I'm saying? I don't like the side chick stuff. Like, I feel like she should have evolved eventually out of that. And ain't that much love in the world that you're okay with the dudes you love being married. I personally would have a damn attitude about it.
I mean, Luther said, wasn't that Luther? When he was like, if you can't have the one you love the one you with.
Man, please. You know what I'm saying? And I will be with me, loving me. Love yourself enough to be like, okay, if he ain't leaving her, well, forget it. I mean, because you made a mistake in the first place, even getting with him, because he had a her. He had a somebody. But child, please. But I like Olivia. I just feel that for Kerry Washington to be playing this character, and this isn't okay. It's gonna sound like I'm dissing this actress, but I'm not. This isn't Gabrielle Union, okay? And like, I'm not trying to be funny, but you know, Gabrielle Union is very
pretty girl only.
Like, I mean, I've never seen her do much of anything else. I mean, she'll cry, she'll do whatever, but I don't expect her to do more, if you understand what I'm saying. I just feel, because even in when Kerry Washington plays the roles where she's the pretty girl and she's just the girl, you know, or she's the supporting actress, even in older stuff, there's still levels. You see the emotion that takes place in her eyes. She's an actress. Like, she gives you more. So when they did that for this episode, I was like, yes, because you saw it.
And she really took us with her when she went in that bathroom, bruh. And it was bricked up, and her face, the way she,
do y'all remember that scene?
She crumbled. It was over, and I was like, oh no.
Yeah. And I'm in here. I'm all in military mode. I was like, keep it together, over here. I was cheering for her. Who was rooting for this? I was
like, yo, oh my god.
She was done. She was done. Like when
and he was like, bricked it up myself, bruh. F you, for real.
Ugh, when she put that bullet in homie's head, I was so happy. Who was happy? Because I'm gonna be honest with you, like, you could tell she was.
Because we was like, don't be weak, Olivia. Don't drop the gun. Don't go.
Yeah, nah. First of all, that's Rowan Pope's daughter.
Yeah,
there's no way. Okay, y'all already know her mom's bit through her damn wrist to get out of the spot she was in. So she comes from serious stock. She comes from some individuals who are definitely about that life. So she got it in her. It was just a matter of her being in a position where she had to resurrect that being about that life. But I just think that the writers were on. You know, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm giving a status report now. Status report, of course, for this episode was Turn Up Worthy. Yeah. But the Turn Up Worthy character for me,
with the writers,
man, they were in this episode. It wasn't just Kerry, and you know, a couple of times we saw the gladiators. We saw
everybody, the writers, and
the writers and the camera work, the cinematography, really all of it was just really good. Really like I was like, oh, fucking K.
I'm sick of you.
That's what I was saying. I was like, they bringing it. Because y'all know daggone well, generally, when they leave and come back from break, at any time, whether it's the beginning of the season or from winter break.
You gotta wait for them to build you back up.
First two scenes are always bogus.
Yeah, it's like, okay, this person. Yeah. Now back to Olivia.
And since we said turn-up-worthy characters was the writers, basically everybody who worked on this. But of course, the team. But Olivia did her thing. Kerry Washington on point with it. So, she was doing her thing too. Best scene for you was...
The scene that just affected me the most, I think maybe for everybody, was when she went out of the door and that joint was a scream. And homeboy was like, get back in there, we got work to do. Yo, she was so done. I was done, and I didn't expect that.
Come to find out, there was helicopters. It was a daggone video.
I did not expect that at all.
And I like that.
That's so dirty. They are dirty.
He's a piece of trash.
Oh my God.
He's a piece of trash. But I was like, wow, that was very. When he said, I needed information, I needed to see.
And she, with her stupid self,
because she ran her mouth. She couldn't believe it though. She was handled. And what he said,
she would have been so much happier in Papa Pope's hole than being in this type of hole. Because this is bogus.
But what was interesting was when she said that. She said this. My father. She said, like, she was like, it wasn't him. She knows it's not her father. You know what I'm saying? She knew it wasn't him.
But she was like, she hopes that if there's a track in there, that it's not from her father because he's not going to come for her.
And that's how she felt, which was interesting, because...
But no, he wouldn't, because if she's there, that means that he put her there, and that's where he wants her to be.
No, she's saying that, but she's saying, like, if there's a tracking device, she knows he's not coming because of what happened. Because remember when he left?
Yeah.
And the thing is, it goes back to everything, like, even what he was saying, like, how she has no faith in him. And remember when he was saying that before, know me enough to know, what I'm capable of. Yeah. And not just what he's capable of, but the mistakes that I would never make. Like, because he felt like she was kind of playing him on the low. Like, you coming at me on some fugazi. But, it's interesting that she doesn't think he would help her. I guess because he was like, well...
He said...
I'm about to say, because she knows that she got to believe this man. What he says is true.
He said, I'm done. He said, you going to miss me when I'm gone.
And he definitely is. I mean, she definitely is. When I'm gone. When I'm gone.
Exactly.
You're going to miss me when I'm gone. And she missing that man. Because even though she's like, Fitz is going to save me. Jake is going to save me. Huck is going to save me. Those are 3 saviors right there. Yeah. You feel me? Quinn, too. We got to give it out. Give it up for Quinn. However, they not the ones that's going to do it. That's not who she deep down, she want to be like, Daddy!
Poor
Olivia. Bruh, I don't like it. I don't like what's happening. Let's talk about
what's gonna happen. I mean, this dude.
I mean, and when I say I don't like it,
to wage
but hold on. When I say I don't like it, I don't mean like I don't like what the writing. We're very happy with the writing. I mean, I don't like what's happening to Olivia. I feel so bad for her.
But they really want him to daggone start a war.
It's crazy, kid. That joint is real.
I don't know.
That joint is crazy. It's gonna be interesting. Y'all saw the scenes for later how they show Fitz sitting, and he's devastated and done. But here's the thing, though. And I wonder if Olivia is going to remember this, that Fitz is weak as hell. Yeah. Fitz is...
Melly's probably going to have to come up with some alternative,
He's going to need Melly.
Scheme.
He's going to need Melly because Fitz's emotions, anything that happens to Fitz that alters his emotions, totally changes him as a man.
And that's his daddy's fault.
Yes, and that's why we call him weak. So you people, y'all, you're raising these sons, whether you're a single parent or you're, co-parenting or you're married and there's 2 parents in the household, y'all better don't be having these boys be too weak. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta start listening to Drake, man. Drake probably ain't even weak as hell, though. That's what's so funny. Drake is using his music to express himself because in his regular life, he can't be that weak. And y'all dudes be listening to Drake talk about, see, Drake knows that it's not fair that they always expect us to be a certain type of way that society feels a man should be. No, fools. Drake is expressing himself. You need to find a way to express yourself.
Yeah.
And so that you can still maintain being a man on a regular basis, damn it. Because I don't care, heterosexual or homosexual, your ass is supposed to be a man. Okay, if you watch Empire, that's what Jamal said. He said, I'm a man, damn it. Okay, he said, even though I'm still a man, don't you dare call me no B. That's what he said to his daddy. Okay, take notes, people. Y'all need to learn from that man. Okay, that gay man said that. Dang, Fitz is about to be crying. Fitz is gonna give in or something, or he gonna sit there and start drinking.
He gonna drink in order to get his head right.
What y'all think?
I don't know what's going
to happen. What y'all think? And that's real talk. Because y'all know, man, please. People who was watching us for, what was that, season 4 when we started doing reviews? What was it?
Doing reviews on what?
On Scandal. Damn it, we talking about
Season 3.
Season 3?
I was like, we in season 4 right now.
Yeah, we in season 4 now. My bad, I'm sorry. But, y'all know we was hard on Fitz. Because some people think that, you know, I guess people who started watching us for this season, y'all don't know that we...
Bruh, we didn't do season 2?
No. Y'all didn't know that we couldn't stand Fitz ass. Yeah. Okay, I think Fitz we just don't like
Drake behind feelings.
Okay, because I mean, I just can't. Like, I can't get with Fitz because you know he gonna do the same thing he did to Melly when baby Fitz died.
Drop the ball.
Drop the ball. Jake is gonna be running around with his head cut off, and I'm not a lover of Jake. I just like that he's not married and he's an unattached man. You know what I'm saying? But Drake is not as badass as
Drake.
I mean, Jake. I always do that, y'all. Jake.
Bruh, but the way Jake got played, though, Jake went running outside in his Fruit of the Looms.
But that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. But this is what
was in the next.
But have I not been saying this, though? That Jake is not as badass as everybody thinks. Yeah. If Huck was there...
At the same time, though...
If Huck was there...
At the same time, though, Huck wouldn't be in that situation. Jake was in the mood. He was in the mood for love. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Huck don't love nobody enough.
Exactly. He was in the mood
and
for love.
Even the ones he loved, he's still... But that's what I'm trying to say. Like, I don't understand why Olivia...
Jake ain't been through enough. But his mind... You know, his mindset was not on that at all. He's not letting go of his attachment. He was scared.
That was crazy.
He was scared.
But can I tell y'all something? And Brittany can attest to this. My crazy ass would have started banging on every door.
Yeah.
Because I'm crazy like that.
But I would have banged on somebody's... I would have been banging on people's door like, come... y'all need your help. Let's go.
That would have been Brittany's reason. My reason, she knows. I'm the first one. If something goes missing... I remember once my phone was stolen. Well, no, excuse me. See? I'm still in that mindset. I remember I lost my phone.
Yeah, you saw me looking at her like...
I lost my phone, right? And when I realized I lost my phone, we were at David Buster's at the Palisades, right? And I definitely accused the waiter. I accused the host. And I felt no qualms about it. Because I'm like, well, who was around me? Who was near me? It must be some other F over here. Come to find out, I left it in, I think, JCPenney's. And the lady in the jewelry department was so nice. Because we were walking through there, and I guess I put it down, not realizing it. And I think it was when I had the iPhone 3, devastation. And I just got that phone. And she called me and had my phone for me. And I was just, well, she called my husband's phone. And I was so happy. But, yeah, I'm a little, you know, like, remember, just recently, we were in Savannah turning up, right? For the first time, I didn't have my babies with me. I know this is a sidetrack, but I got to tell you this. For the first time, this is the first time that I was away from my kids,
in
right?
8 years.
In 8 years. And through my whole marriage with my husband, I never was away from the kids because he was in the military, so he would get deployed. Somebody had to stay home, you know? So this is the first time that I've been kid-free, like, in another state.
And everybody else, we was trying to turn up for her, you know, like, turn up!
It was crazy. It was crazy. And we went to Savannah to have fun. Also, Brittany had some stuff to take care of with her college.
It was like some 70s joint. Only thing we was missing was acid. Like,
the turn up was too real, y'all. We had a lot of fun. However, met some new people. However, there was a moment at the end of the night where this one and my brother-in-law went missing.
We went for a walk, and then I was like, I'm tired, I need to lay down. So we was like, all right, we gotta go find some place for us.
And you know what? And
I feel like...
No, you can't go into deep with this like that.
I feel like I got kicked out of somewhere, but I'm not sure.
The point is, Jasmine went crazy. I started calling all of the guys whose numbers we got, who we was like, oh, we gonna hang out with y'all the next day. I started accusing them of having my sister. Okay?
She didn't say accuse. She started
threatening them.
Yeah.
I'm coming for you. I got your number. I'm calling the police. My husband was a cop. We're coming for you. All of that. Come to find out, she was at the Andaz Hotel. And these fools were drunk.
I think the lady's name was Lisa.
You know? But so I said all that to say, that's what Jake's ass was supposed to do. He was supposed to get real stupid in the face and accuse
Sherlock Holmes
everybody.
Said, well, you know,
it's always in plain sight right there.
Yeah, it's always in plain sight, yeah.
And I felt bad for Jake because they were watching him. Yo, did you see Olivia when she saw that video? And she was like, Jake!
And then homeboy started choking her.
Bruh. And at first, I'm going to be honest, I didn't catch that. Did everyone catch that immediately? Because I was looking at it and I was like, why did she shut up? And then I was like, oh, his hand is on her throat squeezing. Because I was like, why isn't she like stepping on his foot? Or because I don't know.
Because she's getting lightheaded.
You made me mad though about turn down. Here's another status report. Turn down worthy character was that old ass wench who was on that damn couch talking about it's gonna be fine. It's over. Ho, it ain't. What you talking about? Her stupid ass.
She was, that was.
She made me mad. Nobody was mad at that old ass lady.
It was whack.
I was so mad with that old ass. I was like, this hag right here talking about it's okay. What you do? That's another thing. You sitting here silent?
Please.
Yo.
Please.
It's good. What did she think?
It's like you could have, but nothing happened. Why is it good?
But how you that old? And that's why people be disrespecting old people.
It's
and
not
I don't
like
support
she gave
that.
homie a check for $1 million, and now she's like, all right, it's good.
You didn't see them shaking hands. You saw him squeezing this chick's throat and having her with it. Come on, y'all.
And Olivia is small.
Yeah.
Bruh.
It was crazy. Brother. That drink was crazy.
It pulled at a lot of strings on my
I know everybody was like, oh my God. But y'all saw when that girl was dreaming. Poor Olivia. Poor Olivia. She's like, a dream, a simple fantasy that I wish was reality, that you come knocking at my door and we relive this dream once more. See, usually I'm the one that goes real deep, like that's my sister, you know, because I can hit baritone if you ask me to. Nah, but y'all saw that. No, but that, real talk though, that song, the Barge version. I don't know if y'all know.
Just a fantasy
yes. That you come knocking at my door. Yes. Hold on. And we. Yes. That's that ish. But can we talk about the fact that in the beginning of that song, that girl says, last night I dreamed.
Not dreamt.
All this time I would be like, last night I dreamed that you. She's crazy. I had to swallow. Sorry, y'all. Hey, yo. But pause. But yo. Bruh. The saliva, you know, y'all, if you sing, you know, saliva was building up. I had to swallow. But yeah, that's what she said in the song. And I was like, wait a minute now. It's dreamt. But I guess, you know, when you write.
She talking about what's wrong with them? They not Spanish or nothing. They
like, there's no problem with language.
I was like, they from the hood. Get out of here. She was like, that's how homie wrote it. She was like, that's how she wrote it. Last night I dreamed. Last night I
dreamed that you were here with me. That's what Olivia was going through, y'all. That chick was laying on that floor. Her face was to the concrete, and she was sitting there dreaming that she was.
Cheeks.
She dreaming that she's sitting here with jars of jam in her damn pantry. Can I tell y'all something? I can. Okay, on the low, I'm a little Martha Stewart. Martha Stewart with a little bit of what, hip hop rock attitude, you know. Yes. But I like to cook. We cook stuff on, you know, we're like all natural in the kitchen and stuff like that, like all natural, organic. And if I could cook it from scratch, we gonna do it. You feel me?
Nicholas, he was like, we don't have no ketchup. I was like, well, guess we're gonna have to make our own. And I was like, we definitely could. However, I want to sit down and eat, so you best to find some ketchup or look in the daggone drawer, look in the junk drawer for some packets.
But I do canning, and so when Abby said you don't even know what a double broiler looks like, I fell out. I said,
Abby was kind of like her conscience coming to her.
The subconscious telling her, get your ass up, stop acting stupid. I loved that. She was on her Shutter Island, y'all. That joint, not just Shutter Island, what the hell was that movie? The Sixth Sense? Is that what it was called?
With the little boy?
And when Bruce Willis was thinking his ass was alive, poor baby. Yeah. I was digging it. I liked it. I was very happy with this episode.
But then I mean, when Tom came in the picture, it's like, obviously this is not real because
Tom is over yonder.
Yeah.
But I loved it, especially the play on her emotions and stuff.
To kill her? Like Tom,
when he was like, "You told me to protect him from you." You know what I'm saying? It was like,
It was just a lot.
It was a lot, and I think this scene, I think those flashbacks, that stuff that not flashbacks, her dream, all of that was happening, was also showing us things like to come later. Not necessarily like what we're gonna see, but like what she's gonna be dealing with, you know, all of that. Because Vermont is always subtly dropped. You know, we know it ain't gonna happen, but for, you know, and it's just like, but in the fact that it was a dream, the fact that that was her dream, you know, because that's her want, that's her wish, and all that.
But it's just a dream.
And it's still Jake. Even still, Jake is still on the outskirts. Jake is still always.
Jake is the one who came and got her.
Mm-hmm. Crazy. It was crazy.
And Abby was like, "Where's Jake?" And she was like,
Yeah, it was beautiful that it was that. I don't know what, because that was her. You know, like trying to get. It was like, you know, wake up, bro.
Because she used him for what she need.
Mm-hmm.
She needed him to save her. Just like in real life, when she's, you know, like, I'm done with you, Fitz, then she'll go to Jake.
And Jake, he's the go-to boy.
Yeah, and then when she's done with him, she's like, what? Oh, I completely forgot about his life.
Yeah. And that's why Abby was like, where's Jake? And it was like, wow. I liked it. I loved it. I love how they use Abby. Abby is, you know, because that's what, what's his name was? Harrison. Harrison was her, hey, you tripping, you know, and Abby was the one that was yelling about, what the hell? We got to do this. We got to do that. I miss Harrison. Just mentioning that just now. I was like, oh, man. Can you imagine how his role... And I mean... And then when I say Harrison, I mean with Columbus Short playing him. How that his role would have played into this. That would have been so dope. So I'm kind of mad at him right now. He effed up. But, yeah, this is pretty good. Okay. Theories. Who is...
Gonna save her?
Gonna save Olivia Pope. Should we do that in this video? We'll do it in another video. We ain't gonna talk about this right now. But we already told you the episode was turn up worthy.
Everything was turn up worthy.
Somebody needs to kill Andrew's ass, y'all.
But it's like, why does he want to? Why?
Them goddamn Republicans.
Why does he want to wage war? What's going on?
And if you're a Republican, what's up? I mean, I'm not Republican or Democrat. Brittany doesn't like to share her political affiliation. I don't understand that. Is it supposed to be private? Someone tell me. I'm neither. You know, I'm in the middle. You know, Brittany calls me the conservative independent, if that exists. But I think that's due to my religious beliefs. But I was so mad. I'm mad.
I want to know the reason behind
Andrew,
it.
man.
Why? Is it, what is it? Because if it ain't about the money.
Well, of course it's about money. Yeah. Any war is about money.
Yeah, that's true.
It's always like that. But y'all tell us what y'all thought about the episode. I thought it was
You know what would be crazy? If Mama Pope come in.
One of them popes are going to have to.
No, I mean like she's working with Andrew. Because she's a terrorist.
I think then Rowan would kill her. But, y'all tell us what y'all thought about this episode, this bossed up episode of Scandal. Honestly, we were more excited about How to Get Away with Murder coming back on.
Definitely. I was definitely like, How to Get Away.
Yes. With murder. Let's talk about how to get away with murder. That's all we was on. We really was not thirsty for Scandal.
I wasn't. And then when I saw that, I was like, oh.
And let's talk about that. Turn up word. The best scene. The best scene for that episode was when she was running.
Yeah.
I was, and I'm talking about the part when at the end when she was running and you were hearing the voiceovers of her father. You're hearing her. You're hearing, you know, all the conversation. That was perfect. It was perfect. This was like a perfect scene. Other than the rice in the crate and barrel bowls, it was a perfect scene. But I can get past that. Yeah. I can get past it. That's why I said she's in DC. That's why them bowls look like that. Because they was crate and barrel got them bowls, y'all.
Yeah, most definitely.
But other than that, I thought it was bossed up. Y'all tell us what y'all thought about it. And if there's anything we didn't mention, y'all mention it, please. Because we got a couple of reviews to do, y'all. Because I know we had y'all waiting. But thank y'all for being patient. We have a lot of stuff going on. So, you know, we're going to try to get these reviews out. But there's a lot of stuff that we're doing in our personal life. So it's, you know, we're busy. Okay? But, yep, we enjoyed Scandal. But like I was saying, we was more here for How to Get Away with Murder. Because of the way Scandal was, you know, before the winter break, it was kind of like, you know, we wasn't really here.
Yeah, it was like, okay.
I was kind of whatever, you know. And y'all know how I was really reason why I was on this couch was because I was excited about Papa Poe. Y'all know how I feel about that man. But, Carrie brought it, man.
Yeah, she did.
Y'all need to be like, ugh. Like
but
now,
no. The other part that was tugged at me when she first went to the bathroom. The first time she went to the bathroom, and she looked at it, and she did the and you know, put the paper towel, the tissue on the toilet. It was like, dang, like
they paid attention. Oh, they paid attention.
Like,
the directors.
It hit her like,
they
bruh, I'm
attention.
in a bad situation.
They paid attention. Everything
Look at
was
me.
dirty.
Look where I'm at.
They put then when it got to the point as time went by, she didn't even care anymore. Yeah. She just sat down on that damn toilet, and I was like,
I need to know how long she was there for.
I was like, Olivia's ass is touching this dirty ass toilet. No, you know what I mean? But was
because you know she get her skin buffed and scrubbed.
You know, you saw them nails on her. That's why he was able to get her out of there so fast.
Yeah, it was because she had no grip.
Because she gets her hands manicured, them beautiful nails, so she wasn't able to hold on to that wall. She don't know about it. And the thing is, even her mindset. Yeah. Even though she was being kidnapped, her mind ain't gonna let her dig down them nails. Because she should have bit them nails down, but she ain't gonna do that because her manicure. Yeah. How could they do this to Olivia?
And then she knows that, and then she always knows that it'll be easy for someone to save her. Or maybe she's not being really kidnapped. Maybe this is just, you know, somebody's antics.
Poor Jake, y'all. Jake was walking out like, hey, he was right there.
Right there. That joint happened really quickly.
And I told Brittany, didn't I tell you? I said, watch.
And you gotta understand how much of a shock that was to him. He was all happy, like, yeah, such and such and such, like, you know, and it's like, wine, door, what? She's gone? That's
but didn't I tell you? I said to
Brittany,
I said, guarantee we see that couch again. We gonna see that couch with that wine spilled.
Cause it was a white couch.
Yeah, I like that couch. I ain't gonna lie to you. But tell us what y'all think. I'm Jazz.
And I'm Britt.
NYCWAO.
Deuces.